Are we just luckiest kids east of the river, plucked out of nowhere, brought together by a greater motion? Come on, let's paint it done, red or die, our shoelaces together and unhinge the dam and let flood the ocean.
21 years. 21 years I have lived in this town. 21 years, and now I'm leaving. A few more hours until I fly off to see the world.
A few more months until I pack it all up and try to find a job, I guess.
I'm leaving behind my house and my family.
Leaving behind these streets and these stores.
I might never see another sunset over that mountain or another accident at that flight where it's really hard to make a left turn.
I'll probably never see these lights.
These trees,
The pool.
the park, these people,
My friends.
my neighbors.
I'll never see this park. Our park again.
I might never really know this place again. Thank God, I actually got that internship, the only paid one in the whole anthropology department. I graduated college and now I get to see the world.
What if I never get to see the world? I could get stuck. I thought I'd have my whole life figured out by now. But at least I'm getting out of here.
I have worked my whole life to get out of here. Look at this place. None of it even matters anymore.
I can't really seem to escape it.
Look at me.
Look at you.
Doing what I always swore I would do.
We swore we'd do it together.
Look at this. The ticket to my future.
I'm stuck.
I'm leaving.
I'm trapped.
I'm done. I'm done with this place.
I'm done trying to figure this place out.
But when did this happen?
We were supposed to see the world together. But now, you're
I'm leaving.
And I'm still here.
There's not much to do before I leave.
I don't know why it bothers me so much that you're going. I guess it's just the realization that we all can move on at some point.
There's just one last thing I have to do before I go.
You didn't even get to say goodbye.
I've got a plane to catch.
I miss you. But in the back of my head, I've been knowing that you would move on. I've been deluding myself, holding on to something that I've never really had. A memory. When things were clear. And when we were both going to accomplish the plans we made together. I wish we could go back. Back to when we had each other. I think a lot about how we should have met sooner. How we should have stayed closer longer. You know, we met here. In this very spot. 14 years ago. I want that back. I want it to be the way it was. I want to push you on the swings until you get sick or until we break it. I want to pretend we're playing a game where we just end up talking for hours while kids start playing around us. I want it to be like the times before you left and before I stayed. And way before things started to change too slowly for either one of us to realize that anything was different at all. Looking back, we would have never guessed things would have turned out the way they did. But I guess it's just time for me to move on. So Valerie, I hope our paths cross again. I wish you the best of luck in whatever you do. I hope I'll be the best Jamie you'll ever know. Good luck.
Then the child It's still kind of hard to believe how it all started out. Just an ordinary girl and a lover of music, hearing about something interesting. Knowing she definitely wanted to participate, she asked her parents if she could take part.
with her almost immediate approval. She counted the days so she could sign up for this special event. After waiting patiently, she finally got her paper. Her very own pass will be her favorite memory of middle school and one of the best days of her life. Yes, this was the paper to song test. Once signing and handing in the paper was done, time seemed to breeze by. Instead of procrastinating like her usual self, she practiced songs that would be sung. Some songs were hard, some had complicated notes, some held notes for a woman that she expected, and some more faster than she had ever sung before. But it didn't matter. She was going to persevere. What she had wanted more than anything else during this time was to try her very hardest. Or there was no point in being in such an event if she wasn't willing to try her best. This was an exciting 14-year-old girl who would take the time to learn as much as she could before the special day. What this girl didn't know, however, was that her expectations of that day would not only be met, but surpassed them more times than she could count. She spent her day practicing the songs that she had loved for hour after hour. Though something's difficult, she kept trying and loved every minute of it. She also made new friends who were just like her. Instead of being alone in a large forest, she connected with those who liked what she did and were extremely friendly. She realized it wasn't just practice, but she had experienced all this. She felt it was simply wonderful. Though she felt that the afternoon alone was amazing, the performance took her breath away. At first, she was tremendously nervous, walking past the hundreds of people she was about to perform in front of. But once she stepped foot into the risers, a rush of excitement and the thrill of being up on stage had come. She didn't even have to try to smile. It had come naturally as she was pure magic of the music that she was a part of, that she had helped to create. That smile would not even leave until after the performance. It was like none other that she had experienced. She had never been a part of something so large and so special before. After the performance, she was soon greeted her ecstatic family, hearing about how they had almost crashed because of the snow, and were so relieved to hear that everything was alright. From being told how wonderful the performance was, getting some unexpected gifts that she had loved, she was definitely assured her family was proud. And so was the girl herself. She beamed with pride and joy that night as she walked away from the building to where it would mark the end of her night day. Before she left, she looked up at the sky. It was truly an amazing sight of gold, brighter than a snowflake that was in light, as if it were reflecting that very day. Though she could not see it as the same sun that almost passed her from her crash. She saw it as the miracle that brought them there, safe and sound to her performance. Looking up at the sparkle-filled sky, she knew she'd never forget this day. The friendly people, the amazing experience, perfect performance, magical snow, and overall, a true miracle that she couldn't forget if she tried. She knew that even into the years to come, when she looked at the snow, her memory of the night would sometimes just drop down along with it. She knew that this night would be something she'd always remember and treasure. And she was right. She never forgot. This is the story I haven't forgotten. I will continue to treasure with all my heart, along with the snow that was even more dear with each and every memory.
think just a few years ago, I was willing to use the monkey boats. I always found it easy to jump in and onto these boats. But the hard part for me was always getting a forward motion. So I ended up spending most of my time just hanging there. Guess that kind of reflects how my life has been. Always reaching for something, but not knowing how to get it. This was mostly due to the fact that I was afraid of letting go of whatever I had, even if it didn't mean that much to me. My fear of the unknown always held me back, until I stopped being afraid. Afraid of loss, afraid of change, afraid of just closing my eyes and letting go. Letting go of the close. Letting go of the familiar. Letting go of everything. This is the very essence of forward motion and success in life. And so then I realized, just because I let go of something doesn't mean I lose it. Because I take the new with me with me. The me that's been changed and made better by having had the experience and having taken the journey. You want me to feel like things going wrong.
Burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you let her go.
I remember playing on the playground like those youngsters there, having a worry-free day. I remember coming here when I was little. Every once in a while I would make a new friend, but they wouldn't come back after a week or so. I would miss them, but as all little kids do, you get over it. I would maybe go to the swings, or maybe to the jungle gym, and when my little brother was old enough to do the seesaw. How I miss those days. The pigeons are my only family now. But at least we can be alone together.